Hey, this is Kristen from HotMovies.com and Eden Fantasies, and we are here with Jessie Lee. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Great. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions that I'm sure all of your fans are going to want to know about you. So what are you currently working on? Like, what are you super excited about?
Well, I just, Come On My Tattoo 4 just came out, and so I'm kind of working on getting that out and making people know about it, shoving it down their throats now. Joanna is actually going to be filming me for new scenes soon, so you'll get to see, like, my blonde hair instead of my red hair in scenes, so, and I'm trying to actually work up content for, like, a personal site, so I'm just doing that.
That's exciting, though.
Getting used to, like, my like, fame that I've gotten the past year, because I've only been doing movies for, like, a year. So I'm, like, working on my fame and dealing with it. Like, I'm like, people know me? People know who I am? That's cool. So, yeah.
It seems like it happened kind of fast, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, Joanna got me on Howard Stern. I've been on Playboy Radio twice. Like, I'm all over Fleshbot.
Yes.
I'm actually on Hot Movies, so I actually have a couple fetish things on Hot Movies.
Really?
Yeah, for Luxuria Productions.
Well, I've seen, like, under Burning Angels Productions and stuff like that. I've seen your stuff. I've written about you a couple times on the blog, so.
Yeah, Joanna talks about me a lot. I love her.
Well, that's awesome that you guys have a good relationship. And what is your best piece of sex advice for women?
I don't know, like positions or what, just
whatever you think would be the best thing for them to know. Like, should they, try to be more, submissive, like, to their partner? Like, would that help their relationship, or should they just have fun with it? Or I
think that girls have a lot of power when it comes to sex. Like, a girl can just wave her vagina in a guy's face and he'll, like, obey her. So I guess, like, kind of just wait. I know it sounds really, like, kind of corny of me because I do porn, but, like, wait and then fuck the shit out of the guy, like, eventually, and he'll love you forever. I mean, that's what I do,
So who, so far, since you've been in the industry, is your favorite adult performer?
Am I allowed to say Joanna?
Yes, you are.
Joanna, and I'm actually, like, a huge fan of, like, Stoya and Belladonna. I mean, they're gorgeous.
They're awesome.
Absolutely gorgeous. Like, no plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I'm, like, very much into, like, girls with no plastic surgery because it's so much easier to just be like, oh, well, I'm going to spend a few $1,000s and, make myself look perfect instead of working hard to make yourself look good,
Working
like
with what you got.
healthy and doing exercise and, actually being kind of self-conscious,
Right.
So, yeah, I'm a huge fan of girls without plastic surgery. So
well, good. That's awesome. I agree with you. So what do you think is the biggest misconception about women in the industry?
People always think we're, like, I don't know. A lot of guys think I'm filled with, like, diseases or something. And they think that, like, porn sex, because it's no condoms, like, it's dirty. But people don't realize that we have to get tested, like, every 26 days. And if you have a shoot, like, on your 27th day after getting tested, after results, like, you have to get tested again. Like, you have to. And I don't know. Porn stars are really clean. Like, super, super clean. We have it on paper to prove it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people don't understand that you guys have to, be submitted to so many different tests.
Yeah, I got in an argument with this guy at the Exotica Expo. I, like, went in the VIP to just relax and, like, get away from, like, cameras and people talking to me. Just have alone time. And some guy starts arguing with me and telling me that, like, porn sex is dirty and stuff like that. And I'm like, I hope you know that it's, like, the cleanest sex, like, ever.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you can just take some girl home from a bar,
You don't know where she's been.
Catch AIDS from her. Like, you don't fucking know. At least you know with porn,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We like to act dirty, but we're clean.
So, yeah. So what was the first porn that you remember watching, and what did you think of it?
The first porn I ever watched was Bella Loves Jenna. It was, like, my favorite porn ever, because it was, like, creepy.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I really liked it because it was creepy, and Belladonna, like, had, like, the loudest moans ever, and she's really hot. So.
Yeah, I love her. So far, what has been your favorite project that you've worked on?
There's a lot of good projects. Everything that I've done from Burning Angel, I absolutely love. Like, Come On My Tattoo 4 was actually my favorite scene that I've ever filmed. Because it was Boy, Boy, Girl. Mm-hmm. And it was Tony T and Alex. I forgot his last name.
It's okay.
But it's, you'll say it. There's, like, previews for, like, on burningangel.com for it and whatnot. But it was, like, Boy, Boy, Girl, and they just, like, tossed me around like a rag doll. And I loved every second of it, and I was just, like, smiling, like, super huge afterwards. So... yeah.
Awesome. So what is the best thing that you've learned or the best advice that you've received so far?
I guess I've been told, like, not to work for just anyone. Mm-hmm. And it's actually really good advice because there's a lot of girls that are out these days that are like, oh, I've been in, like, 200, 300 movies, but nobody fucking knows who they are. Like, nobody has any idea who these girls are. And they're like, yeah, I've been in so many movies. But it's, yeah, you have to pay your bills and you want to, like, get famous. Everybody wants to get famous. But a lot of girls just, like, sell out and they'll just do whatever just for a paycheck, you know? And nobody wants to hire those kind of girls, you know? Yeah. They want to hire them for degrading stuff, and degrading porn's not good. So currently I'm just doing Burning Angel. So, because, I don't know, there's a lot of, like, untrusted companies out there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Well, Burning Angel's definitely a good one to be for. So.
It is, and the guys are, for the most part, like, very attractive. Including Mr. James Dean. He has a beautiful penis. I've done a few scenes with him, so they were fun.
Well, good. So now more to, like, the juicy stuff. When you are, out drinking, what is your favorite drink?
I actually don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink at all?
Mm-hmm. I drink a lot of Red Bull and liquid crack. So, yeah, I'm a Sparks girl, too, so I, like, get people drunk.
Yeah.
And it's really funny watching them go from, like, sober, like, and then you give them Sparks, and they're, like...
off the wall.
Like, off the walls and drunk, and it's pretty entertaining. So they can't tell they're drunk, so... well, I wake up the next day, no hangover, and I, like, know what I did the night previously, so that's always a plus, so...
no drunken mistake.
Exactly. No, it's all, like, sober mistakes. I can't be like, oh, man, I was so drunk, I shouldn't have done that. Now it's like... fuck, I did that sober, didn't I?
That's funny. Well, before we end our interview, is there anything else that you want to let your fans know?
I guess look out for more stuff of mine on Burning Angel. I still have 2 scenes that have not been released from back in December, and we'll be doing some new stuff soon. And I always look for updates on burningangel.com, so I'm always updating, and I have tons of content, so... yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
and I love hot movies. I love hot movies.
Yeah, hot movies. All right, well, thank you so much, Jessie, for being here, and I hope that, everything goes good with Burning Angel.
Thank you.
All right, bye, guys.